Hello, YouTube. We are A&D Anime Reactions. My name is Alexander.
And I'm Daquan.
And today we're watching My Hero Vigilantes Episode 3. Last time we saw Necklaster fight Aizawa, and we learned that he, in fact, has no quirk. He's just insane, which is also his quirk.
Unhinged.
Yes, his quirk is unhinged. It gives him the ability to not be sane. And evidently to always find trash cans to jump into.
Trash bags.
Trash bags, yeah. He automatically detects all trash bags within 100 kilometers. So he can always jump in them. But yeah, we saw Nice Guy finally do some fighting a little bit. Like, he did kind of in the first episode, but we saw him more actively saving people. Like, he saved the baby, he saved Pop Step. So we know he's definitely rather well suited for being a rescue hero. Which raises the question of why he isn't a hero, why he couldn't be a hero in the first place. But then again,
That seems to be self-limiting.
yeah. Also, despite heroes being about saving people, they seem to be very combat-oriented. Like, for example, you look at UA's thing. It's pretty much entirely based on how well you can fight robots. So I wouldn't be surprised if other schools are based similarly, where your combat ability is prioritized the most for some reason. Even though,
Well, that doesn't seem to be the case, because we also know they do have like rescue hero exercises.
they exist.
And they bring in the rescue experts. And I think that the other schools actually don't always prioritize the combat ones.
Yeah.
It's the most prestigious ones.
Yeah, I'm wondering. So it makes you think maybe if he could have applied for a school that was more suited for his quirk, which was just moving quickly and rescuing people. Because we saw him be able to climb surfaces perfectly fine, and he can also preserve momentum. So when he goes up something at high speed, he goes flying. So, and that is very useful. So, anyhow, we saw them fight the villains who were pretty much demolished relatively easily, which
By
makes
Knuckle
sense.
Duster.
Yeah, because they aren't really fighters; they're just punks. And also, we got to see Nice Guy's reputation precedes him still, and it's to his detriment. But I don't know. I thought you could leverage that. Like, you don't necessarily. I mean, I guess he does. He is trying to strike fear into people who are like instant villains, but like, I don't think that's really needed. Like, it's not a bad thing to still be a good person, like, and to still like help people out. If you want to recycle. If you want to do all the good deeds, like, that's not worthless. Maybe if you. But it's like, you aren't a professional hero. You're not an attack hero. It's not your job to crush people's like aspirations and to diffuse situations. You are a low-level street hero who's doing what he can, and I think having a positive reputation in that regard for the low-level stuff, like when they were. Basically, you saw him dealing with those two X-Men rip-offs who are essentially like middle schoolers. Like, I think having a friendly reputation would be good for de-escalating the situation. Like saying, hey, you two are being stupid. You will get yourself hurt. Please stop it before an actual hero comes and kicks your ass.
Yeah.
Cue Knuckle Duster jumping in.
Yes.
Who is not a real hero, but he will still kick your ass.
Yes, which I think that's kind of the role that Pop Step is starting to take up, because she seems to be hanging around quite a bit.
Yeah, she's the de-escalator. Despite you would think that, well, which makes sense because as a pop idol, she's very popular. And then, but still, I think that would have been fine for like the Nice Guys, even though it's. I can imagine that softness is kind of similar to Izuku, but I think Izuku definitely is more proactive about actual heroing, while like. Nice Guy, I think, would be well suited for the fact that he actively, unlike with Izuku, who just wanted to be hero, Nice Guy is actually doing stuff for the community. He's actually being a good person first and foremost, even if he does have, because all of the stuff isn't necessarily even based off his quirk. Like, he's just helping people find places, putting away like trash, all that stuff.
The difference is, though, between Izuku and him is that Nice Guy has a quirk. So for me, I would have liked Izuku's development more if he wanted to be a hero and he knew it required a quirk, was that at least he would have been like Knuckle Duster, where he was working out and doing things even before he had to be suitable for.
Yeah.
Because like we know that was the case with Tishinori with All Might, where he was already a suitable host because dude was already jacked. He was already working out.
Yeah.
And he was already strong. He was built. So when he inherited One for All for One, nope, one for all, one for all. He was already a suitable host. He came in just kicking butt because he was already like jacked.
Yeah.
So Ezekiel came in not mentally prepared, not emotionally prepared, not physically prepared, and had to go through this entire arc where he had to become strong. And it was like, if you knew you wanted to be a hero and you didn't have a quirk, you would at least would have been thinking that you would have been training your bodies that like if it was going to develop, you'll be physically ready for it.
Yeah. That's true. And also, we see furries, which take 1 point off first.
Yes.
Can you show them?
I can. Look right here.
There you are. Furries!
Right there.
Awesome. I'm pointing somewhere else.
All right, let's get to watching.
Let's go.
When quirks first arose, all heroes were what we now call vigilantes. But of course, the hero licensing system has since been introduced, allowing
You can want to be a hero. You can even call yourself one. It won't pay the bills unless it's official. You still gotta make a living. Your schoolwork, your
There's Pop Step.
work, your actual work.
Nope, I was wrong.
That stuff takes priority.
What is your obsession with alleyways? Oh, okay, fair.
Oh. That's just his house.
Fair. That makes way more sense now.
Like anyone else lives here, welcome you home now.
what's up, kid? Welcome home, I guess.
You are so wrong, my friend.
I'm not expecting him to be hot.
Hey, you work out, you fight bad guys, makes you look a little good.
He looks very good, which is what's surprising. I don't know. I know I shouldn't have been because all of the superheroes are aggressively attractive. That's the word. So none of us are being aggressively attractive in a very comic book sense. Makes sense. Which just proves my point.
Called pretty bias.
Yeah, that is true. But he is such a Western. He is even more of a Western hero than All Might is.
Yes. He wants to be the DC comic or Marvel comic master.
Who's the old dude? Why is he in my place?
He doesn't recognize him.
Drinking beer? Watching the game? Why is he so casual?
Even comic book vibes.
Yes. Of course, Pop Step, Nice Guy, and Knuckle Duster. You paused it, remember?
Oh, oops. Again?
Yes, yeah. B.
B.
Burglar? Oh, relax. It's just me.
Master.
You know what I'm thinking? Perry the Platypus.
Yes. A platypus. A platypus.
I think my favorite version is that basically when Perry comes in as a plumber and fixes the thing and then takes off his hood, a platypus plumber, Perry the Platypus plumber, and they just drop the ball, Perry the Platypus. Like it takes, he considers Perry the Platypus and Perry the Platypus the plumber as two separately unrelated people.
Yes.
It's like, the guy has almost no preconceptions. It's like you can't fathom this Perry as anything but the secret agent.
Yes. Which makes the disguise, the simple disguise is so stupid, yet but great.
Everything is that if he wasn't so dumb, he would be terrifyingly efficient.
So the only time he became super efficient when Vanessa was helping him out.
Yeah.
So he's so comically bad at being a supervillain. It's hilarious.
Then become a villainator.
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. You've been shady since the first day I met you. Hold on. How did you get in if the door was locked tight?
Well, through the window, of course.
But how you... Hello?
Oh.
middle schooler.
Wait, answer me!
See it now, you jerk.
Oh, hey, Pop. Your normal look is a little more...
I'm more boring and you're dead.
Welcome. But I thought today's patrol didn't...
He is so dense. I don't understand.
Harem protagonist. He hasn't, but he has the same level of stupidity.
Yeah, he walked in like, I'm like, how do you not recognize Knuckle Duster? There's only so many pink-haired people you probably should know in your life that should know where you live.
Okay, but
And feel comfortable enough to take off your shoes and run into your house.
okay, I will say the pink hair thing with how mutant quirks work. That isn't necessarily a that bit of an identifying factor, but this guy's behavior is obviously should have been immediate. Mm-hmm. Pop step I can understand because like she went from looking an idol to looking like a middle schooler.
Yeah.
It's like I told you, for some reason the one who is an adult, but dressed like Pop Step.
The most provocative of them all.
Why? I don't get that choice. I genuinely do not get that choice.
Butt scratches.
Tonight.
Well, my day job ended earlier than expected, and nothing better to do.
A day job? Him too?
I'm getting ready to go to one of my shows. I'm changing back here, so don't peek.
Sure. It's not like you needed to tell me. But when did this curtain get installed?
Oh, what's this moving coat doing here? Hey, keep your crap on your side! I put up this curtain to mark off my turf!
That's not fair. This whole pad is shared space.
I don't remember agreeing to any of that!
Anyway, I've got to get going to my part-time job.
Cool, see you soon, dude.
Knock yourself out.
So you're staying here? Yeah, sure.
I think it's kind of funny how it's like they acknowledge that they all have to do jobs.
Yes. Because they're not real heroes.
I know, it's just so funny because it really just puts in perspective how insane the hero industry is, where that can be that full-time job. Which makes sense, but it's still kind of crazy to think that's just an actual, like, that's all your profession is.
Well, I think that's the same thing when you think about YouTubers. There's some people who do YouTube for a living, not just as something you do because watching anime or doing something just to add extra time to it. Still have a day job, still looking for day jobs and doing different things.
Yeah. We just chatting and yapping.
Yep. Yap sessions for fun.
Yep.
Hero chips. Mm-hmm. I like some of those.
These chips pack such a smash that you too can be a hero.
What am I doing in a place like this?
Making money, paying bills.
Imagine. Like that. I kind of thought my campus life was supposed to be a little more fun. I haven't managed to make a single friend since I started college.
Yeah, he did.
Get back to work.
Oh, right.
Knuckle Duster?
This will probably get us struck. Remember the audio last time.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Do you want to mute the thing? Well,
mute our mics. I guess if we don't say anything, sure.
not mute our mics. I mean, can you just mute that?
Doesn't want to get the raw mics. So either way, either we just don't say anything, or
Sorry. Mute them.
mute them, mute our mics. I guess we won't say anything then. We're back.
Okay, we're sorry about that.
But yeah, I think I don't know, it's interesting that she actually lets the people touch her instead of using her balance quirk.
She bounced them, didn't she?
Well, her feet were in the air, so I guess if she can bounce from any part of her body, I guess she was, but...
Oh, she needs to bounce with her feet, though, so yeah. Unfortunate.
So some of these people in the crowd might not know that they're pedophiles.
I hate that that's not a joke. I mean, that is, because it's a pedophile if you engage in acts, and you think of acts, but they, for all they know, they think she's 18.
Yeah.
Because she does say that. She advertises like she's an adult. Then again,
Well, do you really know she's actually a middle school student yet? Or
You
is
saw
it
the outfit.
that a middle school outfit? How
Yeah.
did you know that?
I think I read that somewhere.
I haven't read that. Okay.
Middle school or high school? Well, she's still a school uniform.
We have to pull out the system leveling logic. 16 years old is legal in Japan. Anime boys reference. Hey, they're not in Korea. They're actually in Japan.
No.
They're back.
Yeah. Good for her. Here it is again. Oh, it's back again. The same song.
Yep.
Yeah, this is probably smarter. Is there subtitles on?
Yeah, subtitles are on, but I don't know why I stopped.
I don't know. Yeah, wait, I need to hear it.
I want to shake her hand.
Yeah.
Sure, that's what you want to do.
She's an instant villain.
Hey pal, you good? Believe me, I get it.
Oh.
You can't jump the line. You'll only get hurt trying.
Yeah, it's true. Who wouldn't want to get as close as possible to her and touch her radiance? There's no doubt she's a cutie.
That is such creepiness, though.
Yeah.
Like, I've never been with a person where, like, I found them extremely... I don't know, I've never been like, I need to touch this person. Well, no, I never have been that way. Well, she's singing Shine and Sparkle.
Curse you. Oh, we watched this just for the song.
Oops.
Sparkle, 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 sparkle.
If you try, you'll only make her cry. A real man can hold back. Just keep cheering her on from the side. That's how we show her our feelings.
I couldn't have said it any better, partner.
Yeah. Until those feelings become too much for you to hold.
He's about to explode.
I know.
All over the place.
And then all your love explodes.
Oh, goodness.
Magnetic blast!
Wow.
You're back, huh? Well, how come you get to stand out? What'd you say about holding back?
Yep, instant villain.
Both of you. Shut up, Will. Look, I've got no choice. I have to.
Yes, you do. You have every choice.
My turn. It's my turn to shake conscience.
Oh,
He turned into a slimy sperm demon.
Smarga eel.
Well, of course she's putting white stuff all over the place, so it looks like a sperm demon to me.
Why is this your first thought?
White stuff, flying around, shaped like a tadpole, chasing a woman or girl.
Okay.
Pop's in trouble. We got you.
Hey, you guys, mind getting me up to speed?
Crueler.
The crawler!
I'm here too. Grandpa! Annoying. Ain't easy catching an eel. Try a pincer attack.
Ooh, he's literally Batman.
Yes. Street Batman without the billions.
Yeah. I feel so bad for Rob Step.
I feel bad for any female idol in general.
I know, but this is the first one we see in a superhero society.
All the sounds sound so gross. And imagine how I must have felt. Or Mount Lady.
Yeah.
But they were leveraging it though. 100%. Come here, Pop.
Bill, what is that? Don't hide. Where are you? Hey, over here. Baxter! Today's a special handshake event, so I can be all alone with you. Isn't that great? A handshake?
So I was having a chat with some other fans, and apparently he just wants to shake your hand. Maybe if you do that much, he'll be content to leave you alone.
Oh no.
Maybe let him grab some cheese while you're at it.
You don't encourage that behavior. Don't do that. You tell them no, and if they don't say no, you smack them.
No comment.
This is not how this should go. You don't encourage insult.
Didn't encourage it.
Maybe let him grab some cheese while you're at it.
You.
I don't know.
He just keeps on giving me more reasons to hate you, old man.
Handshake.
You.
Goon.
I'm a great idol, and this guy is just an overly eager fan. Which, like, that is actually true. I love you. So now I can't be satisfied until I get some more.
Oh.
What am I doing? I'm learning boundaries.
Flower straight from a udon shop.
You did this?
Flour sucks the moisture out of anything it touches. So let's have some fresh dried eel. Because I'm getting hungry.
There it is.
Still no clues on where they get it.
It's tough. Villains who
Is he naked?
Yes.
Shit, hey, Hawk. His bust down. Butt up. Buddy. This is diabolical. It started off with a nice guy, not the eel.
He sexually harassed her, and now he can sexually harass in return.
That's fine, but the amount of dudes in that position is diabolical.
Something silicone free? Get Koichi. So, now to tell you, Koichi, you really need to buy some better shampoo. Something silicone free? This cheap stuff damages my hair.
Hey, Koichi, what's the big idea? What'd you do with all the beer?
I drank everything I had.
Yeah, so you should go buy some more.
Try putting on pants before walking in the room next time, old man.
What? I'm not past your curtain.
That doesn't mean you can ignore etiquette in common spaces. Light open doors when I'm around. You make me smell. It almost smells like cigarettes. Disgusting.
Don't sweat it. A little smoke will put some hair on your chest.
Step outside to hang up.
Hair on my chest.
Perfectly natural. Don't be ashamed.
This isn't the college life I'd or even college.
I love how he treats her like a little boy.
Don't stress out. I'm just having fun.
But still, it's not bad.
The past 2 weeks, there's been an outbreak.
If she's in middle school, why does she never go home? Don't her parents worry about her?
Witness testimony. These cases each have a commonality.
I do wonder that.
Just before their transformations, every suspect has taken a dose of IDEO trigger.
IDEO trigger? The stuff made to enhance an otherwise weak quirk?
That's right. It's not approved for use in this country.
Yeah, of course not. So it's on the black market? A dream drug that lets you have a hero's quirk. Can't say I don't see the appeal.
Watch it.
I'm just musing. More important to maintain social order than dream. I get it.
Another detail to discuss. These events have stayed in the same areas. Either the shopping district near the station, or down in East Nohata.
Wait, is that the guy who was All Might's friend?
Go back. Let me see. One smoking?
Yeah, not the one. What's it all?
You mean the investigative detective who's like the inside work? I thought that the last episode too. I think so. That's just him being younger.
Yeah, I feel like he is that one.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it.
I'm just musing. More important to maintain social order than dream. I get it.
Another detail to discuss. These events have stayed in the same areas. Either the shopping district near the station, or down in East Nohata.
Yeah, fits with Naruhata's bad rep. But tracking down the source should be a cinch if it's confined to such a small area.
If only. But each of the suspects gave us the same story. I got the drugs from someone I have never met.
You're joking me. They're handing them out for free.
Maybe they're like free samples. Just to get them hooked?
Nah, couldn't be. Not with the price tag Trigger has.
Then what motive could they possibly have?
What indeed? That's your question. So, Kauchi, I'm just working out.
Yep, that's the same guy.
But I think there's more to this problem than the drug. They're disturbing the order, sending a political message, and maybe it's just part of some bigger op. But regardless, the free drugs are an investment towards something else. Of course, maybe I'm just blowing smoke. Gotta keep that imagination in check sometimes.
There's a lot of smokers in this. Mm-hmm.
Who's it from?
You remember those two middle school fans of mine from the other day?
Yeah, of course I do. So what did our little delinquent send you?
Well, apparently, they've gotten to know that villain who chased me down at my last concert.
You don't mean that eel guy. They let him go free? That's cause for alarm.
That dude was less an actual villain and more just gross. Seems like he was tricked into using the drug. Not day for me, though. They're thinking...
It's still assault though. Then again, it's Japan, and there's that. Less said about that, the better.
He'd definitely tell his favorite idol who gave it to him if she asked him, right?
Yeah, that could tell us which way to go next. I'll contact Master and get him on board.
Hang on. Just think. He'd only wind up hitting the poor kid again.
Stop right there! Show me your tongue, Stern!
Yeah, maybe it's best to take care of this one on our own for now.
All Might on a mug.
I think so. Hey, hold on! Just slow down! You don't have to be in such a dark rush! I can't keep up when you walk that fast.
Wait, for real? But I'm going normal speed.
I use my grip with these shoes because walking's hard.
Oh, can't have you tripping. Come on.
Wait, really? Those shoes are that hard to walk in?
Apparently so.
They look like they have comfy heels though.
We'll have a scandal on our hands.
Oh, please, it's not like you're an actual celebrity.
Stop. It really is. This is awesome.
Wait, you don't have any events today, do you? OMG, are you not wearing the eye makeup because it's your day off? The glasses are bomb, girl. Can we get a photo together, please? Yay! Thank you.
Isn't that a bad idea?
And there we
So,
go.
who's he? Your boyfriend, maybe? No, there's no way. Or is there?
What? He's just a friend I'm not with.
For real. That is not happening. Sorry, didn't mean to offend.
Oh, that said, this guy's just my manager, or my assistant, or my servant. He's all three. Whatever. Thank you again for the beautiful photo.
I love the personality.
Nah, I like Koichi more. He's just so chill, and she just does not know what to do with herself. You can tell she's super young.
Yeah. But can I give them both?
Yeah, you can.
No favorites.
I have favorites. I am 100% partial.
Bias take one.
Yes. And I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
If we get hit by McDonald's for that. If we did, could you imagine?
Hey, that means we're moving up in the world. Get a sponsorship.
I wouldn't be against that.
Usamasu, it's good to see you. Bob Steph, I'm here to do whatever you need.
Well, you can use it to your advantage.
Oh, give me a break. I said it's the crawler.
Simp's gonna simp.
Your buddy. What's his name again? Namimaru?
Correct. Not to fear. He went to get some merch with our new friend. They're coming back as we speak. What do you say? Will this cafe do for us?
She could make a ton of money selling merch. She doesn't have to work.
Think about how embarrassing it would be going into a normal place dressed like this.
What are you guys doing here?
Passing by and decided to grab a drink together.
Great. Well, you can join me. I don't even mind.
Hey, what? What found us already?
Yeah, good figure.
Say something to make him leave. This shot is so I guess it's your lucky day, Hachisuka.
Who was that girl?
Just some idol who became an internet micro-celebrity.
Oh, yeah? I didn't realize she's into that. Hachisuka's always been a little odd.
You guys, I swear I just saw a huge bug fly by.
Where'd it go? I hate bugs!
Ew.
The trigger bug.
I have to go to work.
Aw, yeah? I thought you had the day off.
So we're not going to karaoke?
Sorry. Next time.
She really is odd. My name's Koen Hachisuka. I'm a junior in high school. I work part-time as a villain. My quirk is Queen Bee. My little worker bees are swarming with nasty chemicals. And I'm gonna use them to set this town abuzz.
Wow.
Well, then how do you work as a supervillain part-time? How do you get paid?
You're part-time if you don't do it all hours of the day. What are you doing to do 8 hours a day for 40 hours a week? Imagine having a 9 to 5 as a villain.
I can imagine. I'd probably be really good at it. But
And what would the infrastructure of that be like, though? Or would you just be self-employed?
yeah, you're self-employed.
Self-employed hero, honeybee.
Well, she's not here, she's a villain.
Self-employed villain, honeybee.
Yeah.
Oh,
I figured it was triggered inside those bugs.
yeah.
Everyone exploding all over themselves. Kind of gross. Is that a purple Pikachu?
Where'd you go?
Several villains reported in the Naruhata shopping district. Request emergency mobilization of any heroes nearby.
Cat.
Got that right. What's that? Why is there so much noise on the other side of the rail line? Think there was an accident?
He's incredibly perceptive for an unhinged man.
Villains disappeared. At least 10 of them.
What? That can't be a coincidence. But look! It's Airjet! The first on the scene!
Not quite.
Ida!
The brother.
But isn't Ida their last name anyway?
Oh, yeah. Pena Ida, yeah. Wait, no. Let's not work with this accent.
Wow! The heroes keep coming in!
Oh!
Endeavor! Young Endeavor.
Best genist. Oh! It's a lot of them. Hey,
Midnight.
midnight.
All right, let's pause this for a second. We'll pause the recording for a second too, because obviously Google wants to have issues. Yeah, that's good, because even the recording is starting to give some issues. Can I pause this? Yeah, guys, we're still here. Sorry, we're just having some technical issues. We're gonna see if I can pause this for a sec.
It's not my curse vigilantes.
Yes. Cool. Let's see. We're going to get to this back up properly because now it has dropped in quality. Get the quality back up there. And why can I not pause you guys? Because I want to stop you guys for good.
Yeah. Not that we don't mind you here, but this is probably boring. To see us
Yes.
fix things.
And the episode's almost over anyway, but I think we're good. We'll be able to make it through it. Let's go.
All right, we're just gonna push it through.
Yep. Oh wait, All Might's there too.
Yeah.
And All Might showed up. It's all done as fast as it started.
Looks like almost all the villains have been captured already.
So, where do you think Master went in such a big rush?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Went to catch the bug.
Hey! Teruel! Where are
Oh no.
you? Tell me, did you see someone suspicious lurking around here with a V quirk? What? No!
How do you know it's a bee quirk?
It's a bee.
Oh, she's bleeding.
Girls, oh, pleaser.
How does she know it's him? She sense.
Worry about here, but I do pleaser. Are you okay?
There's nothing to worry about here, but I do appreciate you asking. Come on, let's go.
What about my friend?
You've already got all the friends you need right here. Want to see my photo with Pop?
Yeah, at this point, we hadn't realized it yet. Who really was the person we were fighting against? And what threats still awaited us?
Well, you met her.
Shadows. Still blissfully unaware of what was to come, we enjoyed our fleeting peace. We didn't know. Not yet.
Yeah. Okay, that's wild. That is wild. So the high school girls is the problem right now. Probably the main. Well, where did she get the trigger from?
I know that is Queen Bee, one of the main, like, I'm just gonna say she's a big villain in this show.
Okay. Well, this episode just had B as a name and thing, so
But
her quirk is B. Yeah, quirk is Queen Bee.
Okay, then maybe I'm misremembering. Something Queen Bee, so probably her quirk.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah. Okay. So this was definitely a fun episode. We got to meet that villain. An actual villain, not an instant villain.
Yeah.
So one we can expect more from.
Well, part-time villain at least.
Part-time villain.
How I spend my life as a part-time villain.
So she's one step below Toga, who's a full-time villain. Mm-hmm. But both are high school girls.
Yes. And apparently she likes Pop Step.
Yeah. But I mean you're right. I guess that uniform could be high school. I hope it's high school, because if it's middle school, it's kind of.
And even still, even if it's high school, why aren't her parents freaking out?
She could be homeless.
That is also true.
Like, she could generally be not like kind of how Naruto acted out for attention. She could be an idol for attention.
That's true. That's 100% true.
Yeah. Or even dismissive parents, which is also all part of the theme. So
Yeah.
her family might not be present, which might be why she's so comfortable doing this. And
That's 100% true.
yeah. Well, we'll probably find out in the future.
Yeah, that's true. It was only 3 episodes in. So lots of stuff to happen. We got a chance to see All Might. We got a chance to see Endeavor all fighting the same thing. We saw the guns blazing guy. We saw Best Genius.
We saw Midnight Rip.
Yeah, Midnight. Yeah. So it's, I don't know. It's a stacked cast. All the chance to really see them fight, but having their cameos is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's fun. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Aside from that one little hiccup with the task manager, I wonder if they saw it.
Oh yeah, they probably did. But it's fun. I think that's kind of the things you guys wanted to see, why you guys are even here. That's the stuff that you will see on Patreon, but now actually on YouTube. So you chance to see it all, skip around.
Yeah, if that's what you want.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then any funny?
Final thoughts? No, I'm good. I think that right now, if there's anything we missed, we said, misspoke. You know, we're always theorizing, saying random stuff. We're watching as we go. But yeah, again, we'd love to hear you guys fix us and give us information as we kind of go. Respond to the comments. So like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to hear any more stuff from us, like hanging out with us, head into the Patreon, gives you access to our Discord, and when we're doing our recording sessions, you can kind of interact with us real time and give us insights, give us info, or even give us suggestions and stuff to talk to you guys a little bit more one-on-one. And as always, we enjoy seeing you guys. Catch you at the next Hangout session. Peace.
Well,